So we're here with Leeds-based singer-songwriter Evie Rowlands, who is going to use a line from the chorus of her song...
Like a knife.
To demonstrate the different approaches to primal sound. So we're going to start with that nice, light, breathy sigh. So all I want you to do is do this for me. Wonderful. Good. Now I want you to just pay attention to your tummy, and I want you to just tell me what you notice happening down there as you use this much breath.
It's kind of just like releasing.
You can feel that,
Yeah.
Wonderful. And there's just so much air that's going in. There's no kind of hold or real kind of tension or anything going on. Fantastic. So this time I want you to give me, hi.
Hi.
Great. Perfect. Perfect example of an everyday sigh sound. Let's apply that to the first line from your chorus, trying to stay in that exact same position. I know this is counterintuitive because you would never stick in one voice quality most of the time for a whole line for style reasons. But we're just going to do this to demonstrate some technical application.
Cool.
Take it away.
I lost myself in the fire.
Great. And the thing you'll notice when you go into this sigh quality is that the diction tends to really go quite soft with it. And that's a bit problematic once you're in a studio especially. And then live, obviously, we know we've got to use a lot more diction. See if you can keep that exact same sigh position, but give us a little bit more pressure on those front consonants just so we don't lose the lyric.
Okay. I lost myself in the fire.
Great. And so we get a nice light, breathy sound. There's a certain emotive quality behind it, which changes as soon as you change the sound. So let's move on. Let's go more towards a little whimper. Do this for me. Yeah, not quite so kind of whiny just yet. Imagine a little puppy dog going, yeah, a little higher up. That's fantastic. Now give me, ooh, hi.
Hi.
Feel where do you feel a change in support? Pay attention
So, yeah,
up here.
up here.
Yeah, you can feel that's a little bit of a kind of that pull up and
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. Fantastic. Do it one more time for me. Hi.
Hi.
Good. Let's try and add that clean whimpery sound back to the first line of your chorus.
I lost myself in the fire.
Great. And we notice that we get a much clearer sound. It's still quite heady, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it has a different quality than the breathier version that we did before. Good. Let's go up a notch. Let's go more towards that whinge or moan, complain. I want you to imagine that little tummy ache feeling in your tummy and give me, Good. And notice how held that feels. Do it again. Oh. No. Good. And notice you get a lot of volume out of that, don't you? But you don't feel like you're pushing out much. It's a really held back feeling. Give me that little hold back feeling. And let's go, I. Let's apply it to the first line of the chorus.
I lost myself in the fire.
Good. And let's change the key and let's take it up a little higher because this sound is really variable. You can play with the dynamics and you can play with the range really easily with this one. So let's try taking it slightly higher and see what happens. Big whinge.
I lost myself in the fire.
Great. You get that wonderful mixy kind of quality. You're not quite belting yet, but it's still got some real presence. And you can feel it right there, exactly. You feel that support going on right in that little hold in the tummy. Fantastic. Let's move up to the yell, our calling out voice, yeah? So remember, this is a fight or flight sound, so your body has to get super excited for this one. So just do this for me. Again. And do this for me. Hey!
Hey!
Nice. Feel nice and easy here? Notice how energized that body is, though, yeah? Fantastic. So let's go with that again. I! Fantastic. Let's go straight into the song. This time, call it out to me.
I lost myself in the fire.
Great. How's that feel? Now,
Big.
It's big, isn't it? Yeah, but there's one little problem with this sound that you have to be careful about. Singers tend to see the end of the phrase coming. And they say, oh, it's almost the end, so I can relax a little bit. And you did just a tiny bit. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I'm watching very closely. And if you let that posture stability drop, you're going to notice that the effort that starts to takes its toll on the voice.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is make sure that that body work that you feel going on underneath is working right to the very end of that last sound.
Okay.
And then about a second after as well. just to make sure that you don't have any desire to release it a little too soon. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So do this for me. Hey!
Hey!
So give this to me one more time. Hey!
Hey!
Good. Now this time we're going to hold it. Hey!
Hey!
Good. And you notice you really hold on to that body. Give me that exact same approach with the phrase from the song.
I lost myself in the fire.
Fantastic. And you feel that you get to hold on to
Yeah.
that. And there's no chance of instability then. That was
No.
fantastic. Well done.
Before, I wasn't really that well trained in it, and my voice was kind of all closed and didn't really sound that great. But afterwards, it kind of opened it up a lot more and made me feel that I could actually do it more. It was good because it's interesting hearing all the different kinds of ways that you can sing the song which I've written, and it's nice to hear them all and how to physically feel it, which is really good. The Primal sounds are really emotionally tied to you, so if it's like a sad song, you can use the sigh, you can use the whimper, the whinge, and then if you want to be powerful, you can just yell it out.
We're going to put the address up for Eve's SoundCloud so you guys can check her out too. She's a fantastic singer-songwriter. Anybody who likes a good female acoustic singer-songwriter vibe, if you haven't checked Eve out already, you are really in for a treat. Thank you so much for coming and doing this for us.